Many applications need to protect sensitive user information like passwords, keys, tokens, or any private information. This is a very common requirement in nowadays applications. So today we are very happy to announce that we have created a new Capacitor Vault plugin. This plugin lets you securely store sensitive data inside lockable vaults protected by Face ID, fingerprint authentication, or the device passcode. Hello, I'm Diana, part of the Capacitor team, and in this video I want to demonstrate how to use this plugin on any Capacitor application. So I built a simple password manager app. So this is how the app works. The app stores passwords inside an encrypted vault. When the vault is locked, the passwords are inaccessible. To access them, the user has to unlock the vault using any kind of authentication, such as Face ID, fingerprint, or passcode. This is also configurable in the plugin. So this is the app, the password manager. So right now, as you can see, the application is locked. I will click here. I will be able to enter any kind of authentication. Now the vault is unlocked, so you can see my passwords. You can create a new password. And you can either click here to lock, or I also configure this app that when the app goes on the background, the vault is locked automatically. I will show you then how to do it. So if I click here, the vault is locked again. So even though the encrypted data already exists on the device, the app cannot read it until the user authenticates. This creates a real secure session model instead of just protecting individual values one by one. So it's a very solid solution that we are very proud of. This plugin is part of the Capacitor Insiders collection, our premium SDKs for Capacitor applications. To use it, you need to get a valid license key. I will put a link on the description below where you can find how to get a license key. Okay, let me show you how to use this plugin like in a real Capacitor application. So the first thing we need to do after installing the plugin, of course, is to initialize it. Okay, in the initialization, we can configure the vault type. So the options are how will allow that the vault will be unlocked. So biometric authentication, biometric or device code, or only the device passcode. Then you can also configure an optional auto lock timeout. This is what I mentioned before. So if you want to, when the app goes on background, if you want to unlock immediately the vault, you have to set it like this. If you want to unlock it after, for example, I don't know, 3 seconds or 3 minutes after the application is on background, you can configure here the time. Then the plugin has listeners, as you can see here, for lock and unlock events. So you can react on these events with your desired logic. So here we have a handle lock and handle unlock code. You will define this here on when your application starts. So let's see how to use these lock and unlock functions from the API. So to unlock the vault, you will just call vault unlock and the vault ID, because this plugin also allows to have multiple vaults. So if this will perform the authentication step. If it fails, it will show an error message that is configurable also. And if it succeeds, it will allow the user to have access to all the vaults, read and write access. Then to perform a lock, it's just vault lock and the vault ID. Very simple. So now to add a new entry to our vault, we will use vault set value, and you have to pass the vault ID, the name, the key, and the value. And then to delete an entry, you will just use vault remove value, vault ID, and the name of the key from your vault. So now let me show you the documentation so you can see all the available functions that this API allows. So this is mostly of what I show in the application. But as you can see, it's very simple to use and very powerful in the background. So one thing I want to mention about this plugin is, like, unlike simpler secure storage plugins, Capacitor Vault is designed around explicit session management. This means that you unlock once with biometrics, keep a secure session alive while their vault remains unlocked, and then lock it manually or automatically when the app goes on background. So it's also designed as an alternative to the Ionic Identity Vault. It's almost a drop-in replacement. Under the hood, the plugin uses the Android key store and the iOS keychain with hardware-backed encryption whenever available. And this plugin also supports multiple independent vaults. So in this example, I just use one vault for the passwords, but you can use many vaults at the same time. We also support biometric invalidation and a very detailed error handling. So if you're building apps that handle sensitive user data, this plugin gives you a secure and production-ready foundation for protecting it. If you have any questions or need another examples of how to use this plugin, please let us know. We will be happy to help you. Thanks, bye.